What it do, you too? Today's video, I'm gonna chime in with a quick impromptu video. In today's video, it's gonna be episode 10, the season finale of Where Are the Missing Children of North America? Yes, where are the missing children of North America? Yes, it is the season finale, right? So check this shit out, right? So let me be the first one to tell you, if anybody else already told you. So this is the calm before the storm. I said that in the video I did earlier today, and it's true. And this is not scare tactics and nothing like that. It's not fear tactics and nothing like that. This is prepare tactics, to get you ready. Some people is gonna totally dismiss this video as BS, thinking I'm capping, thinking I'm big teething, thinking I'm gatekeeping, which I'm not. Some people is gonna spark a light in their soul where they gonna be like, damn, start questioning shit. They gonna do research, and then their soul gonna just hunger for more and more information, more and more knowledge, right? Then also, you got the people who are going to believe this video wholeheartedly, meaning that from their experience in life, physically and spiritually, financially, emotionally, mentally, they gonna be able to resonate with what I'm saying because they've been through it before themselves. You see what I'm saying? So they know I'm telling the truth. And something in their soul, like, damn, this facts. I can feel it. You can feel when somebody lying to you. You could feel when somebody telling you the truth. You could feel when something not right. You know what I'm saying? And in this world, you got a lot of people that just talk shit all day. That's all they do is talk shit, talk shit, talk shit. And don't get it twisted. You could pop your shit however you want to. You know what I'm saying? It's your mouth. But at the same time, just because we got freedom of speech, don't mean you should say stupid shit. Just because we got free will, don't mean you should go around doing dumb stuff, right? You see what I'm saying? So, you're about to see a lot of shit is about to get worse. Like, the shit you seeing now is nothing. Trump and his administration, they trying to get a hold of everything before it gets completely out of control. But believe it or not, everything that you see happening simultaneously, from the killing, from the stealing, from the fucking, the corruption, the lies, the quid pro quo, all this shit, you know what I'm saying? The harassment, the drugs, the guns, the homelessness, you see what I'm saying? The prostitution, the human trafficking, the organ trafficking, the drug trafficking, the gun trafficking, the exotic animal trafficking, you see what I'm saying? Exotic plant trafficking. All this shit that's going on simultaneously is all a part of the depopulation agenda. Pizzagate is all a part of the depopulation agenda. See, the reason why a lot of people, and this is not for everybody, but this is going to apply to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people it's not going to apply to as well, but it's going to apply to a lot of people. See, a lot of people, reason why they having kids and shit like that, don't get it twisted. Um, you know, things happen and stuff like that. But at the same time, we all have a choice whether you could choose to have protected sex or unprotected sex. You see what I'm saying? And even if sometimes you do have protected sex, things happen where I guess that child could have been meant to actually be here for a real reason. You got those things too, where you use birth control, use condoms, all this type of shit, you still get pregnant. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's obviously a miracle baby's supposed to be here. But for the most part, most people want to get pregnant on purpose, or want to get or have children on purpose because one is for the tax money and two is for blood sacrifice. I know a lot of people say, what the fuck? How you gonna just come to that conclusion? It's because I've seen this firsthand in person. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it. I didn't understand it when I was a child. But as I got older and I started to see things and started to learn more and more shit, I started to put the pieces together and see that was going on because I was one of those people as a child. I was supposed to be that human blood sacrifice, for my family, but I survived every attempt because it's not meant for me to be sacrificed. It's meant for me to be the sacrifice, to be the one who survived. You see what I'm saying? And these demons know that. That's why they upset. That's why they trying to do everything they can. Smear campaigns, homelessness shit, trying to fuck with my house and shit, Airbnb and all this other goofy shit, just all type of goofy shit. Motherfuckers just trying to gang stalk, all that shit. It's for a reason. The reason why these children and shit going missing is for a reason. The reason why people are going missing is for a reason. See, a lot of shit is about to happen and take place. A lot of people not even gonna be able to handle. See, the suicide rate is about to go up. The homicide rate is already skyrocketed, but it's about to go up even more because with the mass rollout implementation of AI, i.e., artificial intelligence, a lot of people about to lose their jobs. You see, Microsoft and a lot of other tech companies, especially Microsoft. I can't remember the other tech companies. Oh yeah, I think Meta, Mark Zuckerberg. Shout out Mark Zuckerberg. I fuck with Mark Zuckerberg. But Bill Gates, he Microsoft, and Mark Zuckerberg is Meta. And I know for a fact that what's we call it, Bill Gates and Microsoft, they just laid off like what 6,000 tech employees, and they about to do another mass layoff because with tech, you see what I'm saying? I work in tech myself. You know what I'm saying? Not on a level of tech because you got different levels of tech, but what I do is basically more like intelligence type of career. Is basically surveys and shit, which is a real thing. You can make thousands of dollars a month, and it's basically you filling out reports and answering questions. And the reason why it's an intelligence thing is because one, you're a CEO, you're making your own money for yourself. Two, it's an intelligence thing because you're actually going through real reports about real products, food, clothing, shoes, snacks, alcohol, tobacco products. You're doing real reports, giving you opinion, basically getting paid to give you opinion about real products and stuff like that. And sometimes you even get to try the products out. They send them to you, do a video on them, take pictures, send it back to the company, stuff like that as well. But people who work at Microsoft and stuff, their level of tech is a little bit higher because they like programmers. You see what I'm saying? I'm still trying to learn how to program and code myself. But starting off with surveys is a very good start because it's an intellectual profession. And also, you can look this up. This is all public information. And also, the people at Microsoft and Meta, these people got fucking master degrees and doctorate degrees in computer science and shit, and they're getting laid off from their job and they can't even find another job. The only job that will really hire them is like Chipotle and McDonald's and all that type of shit. And it's like you just went from making $100,000 a year working at Microsoft to now you can barely even get a job at Chipotle, or Chipotle the only people that hire you. That's trash. So a lot of people are about to lose a lot of their shit. Not saying this to be on some funny shit or I want that. No, none of that. I'm just telling you the real truth. A lot of people are about to lose a lot of their shit because you got to think about it. When you have a job that's paying you that much money, that means the more money you make, the more bills you have, depending on how smart you are. And depending on if you got student loans or not, because that play a big thing too. Because a lot of these people who work in those tech jobs, a lot of them got student loans. So a lot of that money they making, if they were smart, they would have took that money and paid off their shit within the first year, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And then all the other money from the next couple of years, just straight to them. You know what I mean? And if you didn't have no student loans at all, like me, I don't have no student loans at all, or no loans at all. You see what I'm saying? No debt in my name at all. So it's like I don't really have that problem, but I got other problems. You see what I'm saying? So um, that's just how it go, you know. But at least I can admit, 'cause that's the first rule of getting better, is to admit that there is a problem, that you do have a problem. You know, because everybody try to make it sound, oh, I'm good, I'm straight, or ain't nothing going on. And that's where the problem at, because you denying it's a problem, but really that's the underlying fact that it's a problem. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of these people about to losing all their shit because the more money you make, the more bills you have, because you got, you know, depending on how smart you are, you know, you bought your car outright with cash, you didn't finance or lease it, you bought your shit out. You know, you don't always have to get a fancy car. You see what I'm saying? You can get you a motherfucking a car from a used dealership. It don't even got to be a bad car. And the reason why I don't have a car myself personally is because I don't even know how to drive. So what's the point of me even? I mean, yeah, I can sleep in that motherfucker and shit like that. Yeah, that's true. But other than that, what's the point of me getting a car if I can't even drive that motherfucker? That's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's dumb. But yeah, that's why I don't have one. It's not like I can't afford one or finance at least one. But like I said, my situation is different. If I was to finance at least one, first things first, I gotta learn how to drive that motherfucker before I even do that, because I don't want to waste my money like that. And yeah, I can finance at least one because I do have an income. My income goes up every month. You see what I'm saying? Because I have a fucking job. I just told you, in tech, entry level in tech, but still tech. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I just got some personal issues I need to work out within myself. Interpersonal issues I got to work out. And then once I get over that shit, learn how to drive and all that shit, I'm scot free. I'm good. But if I was to finance at least a car, I can do that because I don't have student loan debt or any other debt. So that'd be like just one of the few bills I'm paying. You see what I'm saying? Which is really nothing for me because I don't have any kids. Not saying that I don't want any. I just need to find the right female to procreate with. I'm not getting hood rats pregnant and none of that shit. I ain't even trying to go through all that. But but yeah, you know what I'm saying? More money you got, the more bills you got because you buying more shit. You got a more luxury lifestyle. So if you got laid off from tech, a lot of people still accustomed to living that lifestyle like me. You know what I'm saying? Being in Australia with $1 million and all that type of shit, I'm still accustomed to living that lifestyle, even though I don't live that lifestyle no more. I'm trying to snap out of that. But I'm trying to get that shit back. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's gonna be a process, but it be like that though. But a lot of people finna lose their shit. A lot of people lose their job to AI, and a lot of people ain't gonna be able to handle it. You know, because they ain't never think that this was gonna happen to them. And a lot of people gonna be committing suicide, committing homicides, and you know, just shit like that, bro. Why you think you keep seeing a lot of these motherfucking people who doing these mass shootings and shit like that? They shooting motherfuckers up or killing their whole family, then they killing themselves. You see what I'm saying? Suicide going up and homicide. They just committed homicide. They killed themselves, which is suicide. You see what I'm saying? This has happened. You've been seeing this happen more frequently. Shit been happening in the news damn near every other day. Some crazy motherfucker killed his whole family, killed his girlfriend family, some crazy shit. They killed themselves or shot up a building, shot up people, they killed themselves. You've been seeing this shit happen more and more frequently. Why? It's a part of the depopulation agenda. There's other agendas that's happening simultaneously, but that's like the main thing that's on their list right now. And I mean, now I'm talking about the Zionists, the elitists, you know. But yeah, man, wake the damn up. You know, this is the season finale. This is the end of this web series. You know, thank you for everybody who watched this series. You know what I'm saying? Whether you watch one episode or two, whether you watch the whole season or not, most definitely appreciate it. You still paid me some type of attention, but most definitely shout out to the people who stuck with the series and really learned something from this. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is a real thing. Children and adults go missing every day. Where are they taking these people and where are they ending up? I don't know. But who obviously is doing this, obviously some type of professional people who's been doing this shit for a while. Do they work with Jeffrey Epstein and all those type of people? I don't know. And then also the whole thing with the Ghislaine Maxwell thing, people mad at them also. They about to let her out of jail and all this type of shit. And the thing is, if they do let her out of jail, they gotta let R. Kelly out of jail. Because R. Kelly was in that same circle with them as well. And the reason why they said they gonna let her out of jail is because she did stuff, but she was only doing shit because she was under the rule of Jeffrey Epstein. And I'm not taking her side and nothing like that. I'm just stating the facts, and yeah, looking at this shit from a neutral perspective. But yeah, I mean, she still probably do got some monstrous ways. Of course, you doing that shit for that long and living that type of lifestyle. Yeah, of course, you start to uh, morph and be transformed into some shit that you're not. But we'll see how that shit unfold, man. But children go missing every day. You see what I'm saying? Adults go missing every day. You know, whether it was into some bullshit or not. You know, it's a lot of fucked up, weird shit that's been happening in the dark for so long. It's about to come to the light because we're in the information age, the golden age, the age of Aquarius. You see what I'm saying? Wake the damn up. More videos coming soon. Fuck Satan and fuck all his minions. Gang, bitch. Don't get stepped on for Jesus Christ. You know how I'm rocking. Yeah, you heard what I said, man.